Всем привет, друзья, с вами Гризли, и мы начинаем игру The Little Acre. Начинаем.
I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep, and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed will require a little ingenuity.
Хочешь не разбудить ее? Так, у нас это... Кто это за главный персонаж? Приметы и заметки, да, у нас есть. Мне нужно одеться, не разбудив Лили. Это меню. Так. А это получается Лили. А это кто? Так, рубашку. Молодец. Так, одели рубашку. Сапоги можешь одеть? Сначала штаны хочешь одеть. Так, ну вот дотянуться не можешь, да? Это палку возьмем. Давай. Бери. О. Так, у нас есть палка. Как использовать ее? И используем на штанах. Отлично.
Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it.
А чё ж так? Невкусно? Так. А что ты хочешь? Сапоги. Подожди, сапоги ты можешь одеть?
Boots, check.
Ну вот.
I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet.
Как ты не был одет? Свитер еще на тебе. А это что? Так, а свитер как? Бутерброд дадим Дугалу. На, держим. Тебе почистить зубы надо, дружок. И чего? Палкой? Пошел он.
I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches. I was still out of reach. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches. I was still out of reach.
Так, что делать?
I should be able to get the trajectory right. He wasn't going to just let me take it. But maybe he'd be interested in a trade.
Обмен? У меня только палка есть.
Any more rolling and I'd see that sandwich again. He wasn't going to just let me take it. But maybe he'd be interested in the trade.
Да понятно, понятно. Палка у меня только есть.
I wondered if I could swap the sweater for the stick, without him even noticing.
Не понял. Давай, меняй.
I wondered if I could swap the sweater for the stick, without him even noticing.
А, можно свитер поменять. Ой. О. Ха. Ничего не заметил.
That
И
was my
ушел.
cue to sneak out of there.
А палку забрать можно?
I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of.
Так. Что за дела тут?
I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast.
Так, тут приготовить. Да понятно. Ай. А, мне нужно набрать в кувшин воды. Так. Кастрюля.
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around.
Штаны.
Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her.
А, платье.
She developed her own technique for that.
Так, а что тут есть еще? Что за комод? Дверь.
Dad, where are you?
Что это за комната? Маска какая-то.
Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use, though.
Отцовская комната.
Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what.
Воронка. Гнездо. Переключатели массы, переключатели сопротивления. Что за кнопки?
The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine wouldn't work without coolant.
Ну да, залить водой надо. У нас пустой кувшин только есть.
I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired. Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside, or eating.
Так. Делать здесь нечего, так что пошли. О, кухня. Ой.
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
Ела бечевку. Так, тут молоко вон. Бери. Не можешь? Так, пошли сюда.
Dad's compactable footstool sounded like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off.
Ого. Нифига себе, складывается она. Так, взял стул мобильный какой-нибудь. Взял. А, это он и есть, да? Отец. А где же жена его? Или кто там? Тоже пропала. Чудо.
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight.
А,
There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. I needed something to collect the water first.
да понятно, понятно. Нашли ему источник воды. Пустой кувшин. Наливаю. О, блин.
The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small
Сил не
section of
рассчитал.
it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down.
Что-то тяжелое.
There was a solid block of wood next to the pump.
Полено возьми. Нет. Да подожди, куда ты вышел? Пойдем сюда, в сарай.
Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering, but it had been days, and there was no sign of it.
Угу.
The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off.
Пойдем в сарай хоть.
The door
Блин,
was
заперто.
locked, but something was blocking on the other side.
С другой стороны, да? Ну тогда... Не знаю, может быть, табуреткой использовать.
I've had better ideas.
Ну, пойдем туда, поищем. Взял, вот, сломал ручку. Так, пес.
I think you relocated so you won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy.
Может, наверх пойти? Или там не делать ничего?
If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily. And I did not want to do that.
Ну да. Пойдем сюда. Вышли с другой стороны дома. Это что?
It was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was on his favorite place to have a picnic.
Печально. Если о том я... О чем говорит он?
My father had notions to turn to farming when he left his job. He never could leave signs behind.
Блин, быстрее двигаться может? Судовый гномик, а?
Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house.
Ха. Писем нет? О. Письма. Короче, дорогой Диан там.
Strange
Посылка.
lights? Ah, it's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. but the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
Нина?
A strange crystal was
Прислала
also
нам
important to my father.
кристалл.
I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around.
Так, добавлен кристалл нам. Так, это что? Улица наша, да, получится? The Little Acre.
My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport, and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said. Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts, I definitely couldn't leave.
Как? На работу кто должен? А, черт с ней, да? Я тут воды не могу, да? Взять. Так, это комната отца аж. А что если сюда кристалл вставить?
Let's see.
О,
It fits.
подошло.
It's glowing.
Чего-то там фунта 3.
The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal.
3 фунта у нас. А это Ома. 5 у
The
нас.
label on the left indicated the electrical resistance of the crystal.
Понятно.
The machine was displaying data based on the crystal's properties.
Так, надо воды ж налить. Одна лампочка загорелась. Сопротивление. Может быть включить как и есть на 5. А здесь на 3. О, вторая лампочка загорелась. Только что дело. Вот это. Ой. Ладно, надо воды добрать. Чё ты нажимай?
I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
Где же найти приспособление для воды? Пес не хочет. Вон сколько с тряпки стекает воды. Утка. Нет. Странно. А что ж только использовать тут?
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight.
Может, ручку использовать на передатчике?
I don't think that would have helped.
Нет, да? Таблетку.
I've had better ideas.
Маску. Ха. Нет, да? О, как лом использовал. Правильно. Так, пойдем. Зайдем. Это что такое? Рубильник.
The lights in the shed only came on when
Света
Dad's
нет.
generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't your average generator. It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place.
Как пика прям. Так, нам ничего не нужно. Всякие схемы, какая-то капсула. Можешь открыть.
I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things, made me nervous.
Нет, да? А, ну вот как раз вместо рычага может быть использовать сломанные виллы. Ой.
The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge.
Нет. Можно бревно попробовать.
Yet another impressive feat of engineering.
А теперь на сломанный насос. О,
Well, well, well.
забирай. Теперь пойдем нальем воды. Хотя нам приготовить еды надо еще. А ну, сумеет он вылить воду? Или скажет для еды это?
There, that should keep it cool.
Нет.
Adding the water seemed to trigger a green light.
Так, сейчас 1 Ом уже. А, то есть этот фунт. Так, 5 и 1.
Huh? It's
Нет, 3.
glowing.
А это что? Странно. Четыре комбинации, да, получается тут?
Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside, or eating. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
Наверное, свет надо включить, чтобы тут какая-то подсказка была хотя бы. Бери кувшин. Нет? Черт. Маска.
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword, so she'd have...
Понятно. Пес вот развалился, блин. А, вон мешок какой-то.
Tried to keep some things out of Lily's reach, but it never worked.
Можно достать.
I've had better ideas.
Нет, да. Как же его запустить?
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions.
Да понятно. Так. Табуретка я вроде
I've
пробовал.
had better ideas. The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad had a control.
Ха. Не, надо, чтобы свет включился, надо генератор включить.
The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't your average
Ну
generator.
вот. То есть тут делать нечего. Хм.
I think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed...
Чё ж надо, блин, включить, как его. Тут никак не пройдешь.
My father had notions to turn to farming when he left his job. He never could leave signs behind.
Просто цветы. Ну тут ничего такого особенного нету. Не знаю, можно напугать собаку.
I've had better ideas.
Нет. Блин, зачем туда маска-то нужна? Табуретка. Для машины нужно установить правильное сопротивление. Давай попробуем здесь. Сопротивление, да? Нет. О!
The whole wall was covered in writing.
Клон Фира. А, вот и подсказка.
Dad had a habit of writing on whatever was nearest at the time. Apparently he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular pattern, but what for?
Так, у нас есть второй. И там, как в Тетрисе, да, идет. Второй. Да будет свет. Я к
Whatever I
этому
did,
волне еще.
it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
Ай, забывайся, да. Что так не выходит он?
The machine was receiving power from within the house and was now transmitting something.
А теперь можем включить свет.
Sure enough,
Опа.
the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had.
Так, что у нас?
There
Карта.
was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam where Dad used to work.
Схемы какие-то. Печка. О. А вот и нужна табуретка.
The machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder. I'll find a way to blame it on the dog.
Вот когда все варишь на собаку.
It was one of the puzzle boxes my father often made for Lily. I wasn't sure why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious. The machine appeared to be waiting for something.
Так, у нас головоломка есть. Я должен разбудить Лили, но так, чтобы остаться ни при чем. А, это знаю. Маска у нас есть.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I found, but she was still asleep.
Ну, держись, пес. Ха, разбудил. Так, держи.
Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right.
Что-то быстро было. Даже не запомнил. Ну, допустим, это. Потом она показала это. Нет, да?
How did that dance go again?
Так, вверх, одну руку, одну ногу, вверх, так, Или это руки или ноги? Что-то непонятно. Допустим, так. Нет. Это ноги, да? А это голова вроде. Не, как так она? Ногу. Нет. Давай еще.
How did that dance go again?
Вверх. По-моему, это было последнее-то. С ногой. О.
The secret dance routine turned out to be the
Ключ.
solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there was a small key where the tasty treat should have been.
Ключ. Куда его использовать? В капсуле, может быть. А, да, вот. Применяем ключик.
Looks about the right size.
Эй, что за черт? Оу. Разбудил ее. Улетев куда-то в страны мир, наверное.
So hungry. Need breakfast.
Так, на этом мы закончим. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Всем пока.